Magic Springs is always an afterthought with the Historical Commission. Gran slipped off the down coat that had made her look like a stuffed panda. Mia watched the women bicker. Adele, the meanest woman in Magic Springs, was the dark to Gran's light, and for some unbeknownst reason, Gran's best friend. She was also Mia's first and only client for her new venture. So far, she amended. Gritting her teeth, Mia forced her lips into what she hoped was a passable smile. "Ladies, welcome to Mia's Morsels." She glanced around the room, sweeping her arm as she turned. "Currently, you're in the reception area, where staff and students will gather before classes and where we'll do most of the daily work scheduling. Here, customers will be able to sample dishes and peruse a weekly menu of available meals." "You sound like a commercial," Grans chided. "It's just us. You don't have to put on the sales pitch." Mia smiled. "Just trying it out. I've got a lot of work to do before I can even think about opening." She nodded to the half-painted wall. "Do you like the color?" Her grandmother nodded. "It's friendly without being obnoxiously bright like so many buildings. Daycare colors have swept through the decorating studios. I swear the new crop of interior designers have no sense of style or class." "Frederick just did Helen Markham's living room in pink," Adele sniffed. "The room looks like an antacid commercial. I swear, the woman shows her hillbilly roots every time she makes a decision." "I don't believe Helen's Southern, dear." Grans focused back on Mia, closing her eyes for a second. "Color holds a lot of power. Pull out your books before you go too far. Although, if I remember, yellow represents the digestive system." Mia loved listening to her grandmother talk about the representations of power. Being kitchen witches was different from being Wiccan, or what normal people would think of when you said witch. They didn't wear black, pointy hats or fly around the moon. Mia's magic was more about the colors, the food, the process of making a house a home. This was one of the reasons her career choice was such a natural extension of her life. Food made people happy. She liked being around happy people. Sometimes magic was that easy. "You are not doing woo-woo magic stuff again, are you, Mary Alice?" Adele shook her head. "Next, you'll be telling the girl to open on a full moon and wave around a dead cat." Grans looked horrified at her friend. "I would never tell her to desecrate an animal that way. We've been friends for over 40 years. You should know better. Oh, go fly your broomstick." Grans and Adele had been the swing votes on the board, allowing Mia to purchase the property based on her pledge to save the building's history. The losing bidder had presented a plan to bulldoze the school and replace it with a high-end retail mall. Instead, Mia had a place to start over. Grans always said the best way to get a man out of your head was to change your routine. Mia may have gone a little overboard. Her arms and back ached from painting. Another 2-3 hours, the room would be done. Then she could move on to the kitchen, the heart of her dream. Right now, all she wanted was to clean up the paint supplies and return to her upstairs apartment for a long soak in the clawfoot tub. The unexpected visitors had her skin tingling, a sure sign nothing good was about to happen. Catering Adele's birthday party had been an order more than a request, even though her business wouldn't be completely up and running for a month or so. The planning for the event had gone smoothly, like an aged Southern whiskey. The final prep list for Saturday's party sat finished on her kitchen table in the apartment. James, the chef at the lodge, had allowed her time to prep in his kitchen tomorrow evening. By Sunday, she'd have a successful reference in the books for Mia's Morsels. Now, without warning, the triumph she'd hoped for was slipping through her fingers. "Add 1, maybe 2 more to the guest list. Who knows who he'll bring from Arizona to help me celebrate?" Adele shoved a piece of paper toward her. Mia glanced down. A name had been scrawled on the torn notepaper, William Danforth III. She hadn't known Adele had any living relatives, no less a nephew. "How nice. Are you close?" A harsh laugh came from the woman. "Close?"